Hi, Tanna Marshall here with your Feel Good Friday message. And today I want to talk to you about fully appreciating your present moment. Now, I've done several messages similar to this in the past about decide to love your now, be okay with what is now. And it's just something that I think is a good constant reminder. It's one that I always need, and I think it's one that everybody needs because I think at some point in our lives, and maybe most of the time for some people, they're just not happy where they are. And they're thinking, I want to be over there, or I want this to happen, and it hasn't happened yet. And I'm not happy where I am right now. I want this to change, and I don't want this. And, let's start with one of the most basic law of attraction rules is you've got to eliminate the words don't, not, no. Great lesson from Michael Auger. Because whenever you use those words, you're focusing on what you don't want. So you don't want to be attracting what you don't want. I just used it right there. You do want to be attracting what you do want. So when you find yourself thinking, I don't want this, I don't like this, then ask yourself, what do I want? What do I like? What would I like to attract into my life? And start focusing on that, even if it's something that does not seem like it's part of your reality at all, because the thought of it, the idea of it, and then getting into the feeling of it is what is going to attract it into your reality and allow you to be living it eventually. And the more you live it internally, the more you become a magnet to attract it. And believe me, I've done this in my life with my husband, with places to live, with jobs. So it's really, really powerful. And you might feel like I can't get there from here, but you have to. You have to just find a way. But the thing I want to focus on is looking at your present situation and finding things to appreciate about where you are now, things that you want to carry forward with you in the future when you attract all these other things that you want to be living as well. So believe me, I have to do this a lot. Most of you know that I'm my mother's full-time caregiver, and I'm pretty isolated at my house. I mean, it's become more so over the years. This situation has grown from her being pretty much self-sufficient. My dad asked me to move in with her right after he died about 13 years ago, and she was pretty self-sufficient. She had had an accident. She was blind in one eye, but she could still drive. She was active at church. She was subbing at the nursery school where she'd taught for 33 years, and she'd retired, but she was actually, no, she couldn't do that after her eye accident. Sorry, scratch that. But she was still active with church and with her girlfriends, and she could go to the market and all that kind of thing. But as her memory started to decline, we had to kind of make shifts in the routine, and I had to change my routine and what I was doing to make sure that she was properly cared for and that she had the time and attention that she needed. And so that has evolved over the years from just neighbors checking in on her to me having to be here more at the time to family helping now and again when they can, and then finally hiring more help to be with her, or else I'd never be able to go anywhere or do anything. And I'm glad that I've been able to grow into this situation because some people are just thrown into it and it's completely overwhelming. So I'm grateful and I appreciate the fact that I have been able to adjust what needs to be happening around here and adjust what I'm doing in my life and how I'm living my life to accommodate what my mom needs and how I need to care for her. And I try to focus on the things that I appreciate about this situation because, I mentioned sometimes I don't get out very often. I'm kind of isolated. I don't get to see my friends very often. So a lot of relationships have just kind of fallen by the wayside because I'm just not available and I can't, you know, be out and about as much as I used to. But I do appreciate the fact that I can stay home and care for her and we're financially okay that I can do that because oh my God, if I had to figure out some way to have a job while I'm taking care of her because she has a full-time job, I would probably die from exhaustion. It just wouldn't work. So I'm very grateful that we're able to do that. And I'm also grateful for the fact that I've been able to figure out a schedule that works for me, that I enjoy, that I want to incorporate in my work going forward. I know how I like my morning routine to be. I know what time I like to start working. I know when I like to do the bulk of my work, and I know when I like to be done so that I can then kind of relax and keep an evening routine in place that helps me decompress and just get ready to rest for the night. So those are things that I do appreciate about my current situation. So regardless of what's going on with you, if you have a situation that you hate, if you don't like where you live or where you're working or maybe the relationship you're in, I want you to just really look for any little aspect of it that you do like, something that you can appreciate, even if it's something really, really small. Even if at work you're just like, I like this pen, this is my favorite pen. Focus on how much you appreciate that pen at work. Maybe you have a comfortable chair. Maybe you like where your office or your desk is situated, or maybe you like the coworkers that you're sitting with. And maybe you don't love the work, but you love your coworkers. Or maybe it's the opposite. Maybe you love your work, don't love your coworkers. Just find the thing that you do appreciate. Find the thing that you love that kind of keeps you going, and just focus on that. And I'm telling you, it's going to start attracting more things that you like, that feel good to you, that you want to have included in your life. Same with your home. If you want to move and you would like a different living situation, focus on something in your place that you like. Even if it's just, I like this window. This window lets in a lot of light. I love that window. I think you get what I'm talking about. So find the things to appreciate every day in your life now that are happening in your present moment, and focus on the thing that you appreciate. And I guarantee you, it's going to bring more of that into your life, and things will change more quickly when you're focused on what you do appreciate. Because the more you focus on the stuff that you don't want, that you don't like, you're going to keep it there in your life. It's going to stay stuck, and you're going to attract more stuff that you don't like. And I don't think any of us wants that. So focus on what you do want. Focus on when you appreciate what you enjoy, and just get into the habit of doing that in your what's happening in your present moment that you appreciate. Even when you're out and about. If you're driving out somewhere, appreciate your surroundings. If you see some beautiful trees, if it's a beautiful day, if you pass a park and you see kids playing or people walking and enjoying themselves, appreciate that. That's in your present moment. So when you get in the habit of appreciating little things that are in your present moment, you're going to have bigger things in your present moments to appreciate. And believe me, just try this and you will see positive changes in your life. And then you will have more to appreciate in your present moment. But you got to start where you are. Even if it feels like, I hate everything. No, you've got to find something. You've got to. No matter how small it is, how minuscule. And I'm here to support you in that. I try to make these messages something that you have to look forward to every week. And hopefully you are appreciating this moment with me, where I'm sharing something with you that will hopefully inspire you and uplift you and help you make some little positive change in your life, or maybe a big positive change in your life. But starting with the little ones that eventually lead to the big positive changes, where you attract more of what you want. And eventually, pretty much everywhere you look, you love everything that's going on around you. You love the people, you love your job, you love your home, you love your environment, you love every moment of your day. Well, not every moment, but most of the moments of your day, you're appreciating it. You're appreciating every present moment. So make a habit of it and see what happens. And if you have little miracles happen, share them below. I would love to hear them, because this stuff works. And that's why I do these messages for you, so I can share what I know works to help you create what you want, so you can apply this stuff and make it work in your life, because I want you to be as happy as I am. And like I said, there are things I would like to be different, but I'm looking at what is working now, what I appreciate now, and what is the gift in the present moment. That's why they call it the present, because it's a gift. It's corny, but I like it. So if you did enjoy this video today, and I want to thank you for being here again with me this week, remember to subscribe to my channel on YouTube and share with family and friends. And if you'd like these videos delivered straight to your inbox every Friday, jump over to my website, tannamarshall.com. You get on the mailing list. We'd love to have you as part of our community. And try this weekend. Pay attention to your present moment. Appreciate what is in your present moment, and watch it grow and expand, and watch more stuff come into your life that you will be appreciating in every present moment. And I'm wishing you all of the best with all of that, that you have a life full of completely fulfilling present moments. So do that, and I'll see you next time.